Morning, welcome to the IG Market Headlines on the 15th of May. I'm Brenda Kelly. We've had a series of bad news reports coming out from Europe today, mainly in regards to GDP from the core economies like France and Germany. German growth data, which was released this morning, was worse than expected, with the country narrowly missing a recession, while France's economy has entered a recession, contracted by 0.2% month on month in the first quarter and missing forecast for a 0.1% contraction. The GDP data for the entire Eurozone region show that the region contracted for a sixth quarter, and that's the longest recession since records began in 1995. We've seen Greek government borrowing costs for 10-year paper falling by about 100 basis points today, partly because we saw Fitch ratings agency upgrading Greece one notch from CCC to a single B- last night. They're still well in the junk bond territory, but fairly compressed yields across the periphery cannot really be explained this way. As long as the investors really think that there is risk, lower risk in investing in peripheral Eurozone debt, then this disconnect between the real economies and markets in Europe will more than likely persist. Here in the UK, we saw a small drop in the rate of unemployment from 7.9% to 7.8%, which provided a small boost to British stocks, but the inflation projections from the Bank of England and the revision upwards of growth forecasts do tend to put a little bit of pressure on risk assets, as the potential for QE there might well be fading. The euro is the one to watch today. We've seen it drop against the US dollar to a 1.5-month low. It's currently trading at 1.2883, but it's finding support around the 128.75 level. A drop below that could see a return to this year's lows around the 127.50 level. We're seeing a fairly even split regarding our clients, with a 54% of them actually short the euro for the time being. In shares news, we've seen EasyJet flying high with a pre-tax loss that beat analyst estimates. It's up 6.15%, but it's finding the 1200 pence mark a little bit hard to get through currently. For more information, please log on to Insights.